want you to cry.
Hey J Momos, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Vlogtober. So y'all see what I have out in the video today, right? I know y'all missed us, meaning me in the sweater. It's just the opening didn't seem right on the last video because I didn't see no skin, honey. I didn't see no skin. But today, in today's video, we are going to be baking some brownie cookies. I was supposed to bake these cookies earlier this month, but I couldn't find my recipe. I wanted to bake them for Jamon's birthday, but I could not find my recipe. And so I was like, let me go online and find a little recipe. And it was a fail. It was a fail. Like, they were so dry. I didn't even show them to y'all because when I baked them and I had Jaden to taste it for me, I was looking like, this don't even look like it's gonna be good and moist, and they weren't. So I threw it straight in the trash along with the batter, okay? And so finally, I looked into Jamon's old room, and I say old room, child, because Jamon gone. Jamon said he wanted his own spot. So I ended up going in there looking in the nightstand, and there was my recipe, my little recipe book. I have two, but that was like the older recipe book. And so I was like, since I found my recipe, honey, we're gonna make some brownie cookies. Now, you have to be like a chocolate lover to make these, or somebody in your family. Like my family, they absolutely love them, but I like just basic stuff like pound cake, the brownie cookies, you know, stuff like that. Now I love cheesecake. And if you've been following me, I go to Publix and get my cheesecake. Some stuff I'm gonna have to try to make that y'all ask me, but my family is just plain, okay? Just plain. That's why y'all see me cooking a lot of the same things over and over and over and over again, because they just like the same stuff, like pasta, chicken, but the same chicken recipes, okay? The same. So when I kind of venture out of the box, I have to find somebody to get that stuff too. So a lot of times I just don't, because I'm like, I don't feel like cooking them a meal and then cooking another meal, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, y'all. So, I'm a little off today. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm just a little off. I don't feel my best today. We are going to talk about it next month, because next month is National Epilepsy Awareness Month. So when November come in, we'll chit chat about that, okay? Because if you have somebody in your family, you already know about it, or somebody that you may know, a friend, you already know about it. But we're not gonna spend this video talking about it. We will talk about it in November, okay? So my plan was to get Jamon on camera, which he absolutely has no problem getting on camera. Dylan is not a camera person. He's not shy by no means, okay? Dylan is very private. Away from the camera, you know, here physically, you know, like with people outside of the house, Dylan is a very private person, okay? I think some of you all think he's shy. No, he is not shy, baby, because he he will tell somebody up, down, all around. He will tell somebody off if he needs to. But Dylan is just very private. That's just how he is. He's private. He's a homebody. That's just him. Jamon, he's more sociable. He don't mind getting on camera. He goes out, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But Dylan, that's just how he is or whatever. Jaden, she's kind of in the middle, but she's more of a homebody. I think they all of them have a mixture of me and my husband. I'm a homebody, but if somebody asks me to go out, I will, you know, go out sometimes. But I'm more of a homebody too. But anyway, that's not what this video is about, but I just had to tell y'all that stuff. So I mentioned Jamon because I wanted to get him on camera, but I was running so much that evening that he sat here and talked to me and his dad for probably about an hour, and I wanted to get him on camera, but at the same time, you know, we wanted to spend that time with him because he's no longer at home. So we chit-chatted with him. I didn't even pick up the camera. I didn't get a picture of him, nothing. So I baked him, I want to say 2.5 to 3 dozen of cookies. I would say closer to 3 dozen because I gave him some cookies. I gave him his 2 dozen. And then he ate probably 2 or 3 here. And then I was like, no, he's a chocoholic, okay? He loves chocolate. So I end up, I think, putting him another half a dozen in the bag, and then I packed up some oatmeal cookies so he could give to one of his friends, because I don't know if I told you all that oatmeal cookie recipe, I want to say it makes maybe 4 dozen, depending on, you know, what type of cookie scooper that you use. So I was giving those things out, okay? So I didn't get a chance to show that. I didn't get a chance to show you all how I packed up his gift, packaged up his gift, and all of that kind of stuff. I think I did get a video of his card. So if you all want to put like a little extra spin on a card, definitely go to Hobby Lobby and get the 3D stickers. I tried to get a video so you all can see like from the side. But it was so cute, and Jamon was just like, oh man, he just kept looking at the card because, as I told you all, he's a musician, or he's a musician. Is it musician or musician? I don't know, but so that's what he does, and he travel out of town. He play for different artists and all of that stuff. So I knew he would get a kick out of those stickers, and he really did. So we had a good time with him, and I didn't even show you all the first batch of cookies because, like I said, I was trying to get all of those baked before he made it here because I wanted them fresh and all of that. So he wasn't supposed to be coming to the next day to pick up the cookies, and then he all of a sudden calls my mama, I'm outside. So anyway, I didn't get to show y'all that, but I did get to show you the next day. Yeah. So let's get into this video, and I will see you all, I think, after I bake the cookies. Yeah, after I bake the cookies. Bye, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we are getting ready to make these brownie cookies. This is everything that you need. Inside that little small container right there, I have salt. So if you want to screenshot this, you can go ahead and screenshot it. I'll have the recipe along with the, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and put the instructions below in the description box. But you could just follow me. Like, you can follow me, and I'll try to put the measurements on the screen. What I have here, I'm going to double, because I'm making a batch for Jamon, and then I'm going to make a batch for the kids because they like the brownie cookies too. So yeah, that's everything that we need. So let's get into making these brownie cookies, honey. Okay, so I am going to melt my butter and my chocolate chips. So the recipe says semi-chocolate chips. So I mix mine just because I'm going to make 2 batches. So I did 12 ounces of semi-sweet, and then I did 12 ounces of just the regular chocolate chips. So make sure you have your eye on low, because you don't want to cook it fast. You don't want it to melt fast. You want to slowly melt it, or you're going to have some burnt chocolate and you're going to have to start over. So just continue to stir it until it's all melted, and then I will be back once this is melted. Okay, I decided to come back because I don't want y'all to melt y'all chocolate. So you see how it's melting? You want to just continue to stir, and then that butter is going to start melting down along with the chocolate. So I know you may be a little impatient. I'm impatient too, y'all, but you want your brownies to come out right. And listen, chocolate chips and butter is too expensive to have to throw it away and then go back and buy it again. So you just got to be patient with it. And like I said, you don't want to leave it, because if you leave this pot on the stove, it's going to melt real quick. And then you're going to have to start over. So just continue to stir it as everything melt down. And it'll come together. And once it comes together, you're going to take it off the stove and just let it sit while we get the other ingredients, while we mix the other stuff together. So it look a little thick now, but it'll come together.
Persian rose, but she's from Nicaragua. Thought you was Persian love. Are we turning up, or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time. You know I'm party. I don't just wanna chill.
Okay, our chocolate is melted. So y'all see that? That's how you want it to look. And make sure you take it off of the stove. Put it on your cutting board somewhere where it doesn't continue to cook. So we're just going to sit this to the side, and we're going to mix our other ingredients. Before we start, I forgot to tell y'all baking powder. I don't know why I always leave the baking powder out when I'm showing different recipes, but you're also going to need baking powder. So we're going to beat our eggs, sugars, meaning the white sugar and brown sugar, vanilla, baking powder, and salt. And I like to beat that until it's thick and creamy. So I'm going to beat it for probably about 4 to 5 minutes. 4 to 5, not 45, but 4 to 5 minutes until it's light and fluffy. And then we're going to continue to add the other ingredients. So I'm pretty much going to just show you what it is I'm doing from this point. And like I say, the directions will be in the description box below. You want it creamy. It don't look like it since I stopped the blender, but see, you want it creamy like this. You don't want it grainy with the sugar. So that's how you know it's ready for you to add everything else. You don't want it grainy. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and add our chocolate, and then we will start to add the rest of our ingredients.
I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night. Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will.
So this is how your texture should look after about 35 minutes. But if you leave it overnight, it'll be a little bit more firm. But this is how it's looking, nice and what's the texture I'm looking for? Creamy. Nice and creamy. So I'm gonna pop these in the oven on 350 degrees. Jane, please don't whip that up, that card. 350 degrees for 10 minutes. All right, y'all, so it is the next morning. I was doing so much last night and trying to get those cookies done before Jamon made it over here to put with his gift that I didn't show y'all the cookies. But with it being the next morning, do y'all see the difference in the cookie batter? So it's gonna be like an ice cream consistency. So it's best if you leave it overnight in the refrigerator or even the second day or whatever. But I like it better when it's this consistency. So I'm kind of glad that I was able to show you 30 minutes after we mixed it and also the next day. That way you can see. But I like this consistency because it kind of, to me, the cookie bakes a little different. So, yeah, I'm going to finish putting these on the cookie sheet. And then we're going to pop them in the oven, 350 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes on these. So, I usually bake mine for 10 minutes. I don't know, all of my cookie dough or batter. To me, I call this one like a batter because it's there. Yeah, I usually call this one a batter because it's it's not as hard as a dough. But anyway, I'm gonna pop these in the oven and I'll show you all how they look when they come out. Y'all, so here are the cookies straight out of the oven. I'm just gonna let them sit and rest, and they're gonna go down a little bit, but that's what you want. You want like an ooey gooey cookie because it is a brownie cookie. Now this is my recipe. I tried another recipe online and it was just like a regular cookie and it was dry. And I only tried it because I couldn't find my recipe book for some reason. So I was trying to get Jamon cookies on his birthday, and I could not find my recipe book. So I trashed those. But I found my recipe book, and this is how mine's come out. You want like that cracking at the top. Like I said, you don't want, it's not going to be the consistency a good brownie cookie of a regular cookie. And when you break it, you want to, it's going to kind of look like an undone cookie. That's the best way for me to describe it. And that's how you want this particular cookie to look. And also, I wanted to let you know, if you use parchment paper, you don't have to spray anything on it because your cookie is going to come off of the parchment paper easy. So if you're using parchment paper, don't spray anything on it. Y'all, look at the cookie dish. So I have to, I'm going to restock it. I actually had the oatmeal cookies in this dish, and this dish was filled up. But we didn't eat all of them. I sent some to work with my husband because I felt like we had too many cookies to be sitting up here eating cookies, eating all those cookies. So I sent some to work with him so he can give some of those out. And then somebody else. I thought you was coming over here to get on camera.
I ain't couldn't get on camera.
Mitch was coming over here to get him a little rub, y'all. I thought he was trying to get on camera and say something. You got something to say?
No, ma'am.
That's right, because you're supposed to be over here. But anyway, so we gave some of the oatmeal cookies away. And I'm going to restock this side. You have to be like a chocolate lover to like the brownie cookies, but I like the oatmeal cookies. But if you like brownies and stuff like that, and just like a rich chocolate dessert, you'll like the brownie cookies. But let me restock those. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and try the cookies. Let me know if you try the brownie cookies, how you like them. Seems like I'm leaving out something, and I say that in every single video. But I do have some more dessert videos. Milo, get back here. Y'all nephew, y'all, I have to watch him. But I do have another dessert video coming up. I don't know if I'm gonna show it the next video or the video after that, but my mama's birthday, I actually baked her some cupcakes. So that's a video that I recorded for you all, and that's coming up. And I think that's about it, y'all. Don't forget, I already know that you enjoyed the video. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and share. I remember this time, y'all. I remember everything this time. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. I love you all. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye, y'all.